Hi, everyone. This is Miranda with the Valuable Voices podcast. Thanks for listening today. I'm super excited to introduce you to Elise Tarango. She's out in California with her new hubby, and I am just honored to have you here, Elise. She is the founder of Prophetic Heart Healing, and those that know me know that I've kind of been on this journey of healing my own heart, but also joined Elise's mentorship program and now going for certification. And I just feel like I'm exactly where I need to be. I feel totally led to help others heal their heart because I have walked the walk and I just have found how important it is. So I just want you guys to meet Elise and hear her story. So thanks for being here, girl.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Miranda. So fun.
Yay. Yeah, you have just been such a blessing. You and Tarak. I just sign up for everything you do because I'm like, yes, I want to know more. I want to learn. I've just, ever since I met you, just your soft, gentle peace. I mean, the Lord's just all over you. You just have the Father's heart, and it's just a blessing. I just am so grateful to be connected to you and to see what God is doing through both of you is amazing. I mean, I'm mind blown every time I go in a session, whether I'm facilitating or receiving or interceding. And it's just, I walk out of there like, God is so good. He loves us so much.
He so does. It is such a gift.
Yeah, so I just want you to share a little bit of your story so that my listeners can kind of understand my passion for what you do.
Totally.
So I know a lot of people kind of take their mess and make it their message, and I feel like that's totally what you did, right? So kind of share maybe where you were and got you on this journey to heart healing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, I love that oftentimes the Lord takes our mess and turns it into our message. I haven't heard that, but I love that. Because that's exactly what happened for me. You know, I feel like the Lord just met me in the middle of my own pain and brokenness and just hunger for him, just looking for, like, what does it look like to know the Lord? I was raised in a Christian home, but somehow missed that it was about a personal relationship with the Lord. And really wasn't until I was in the middle of college that I kind of went on this journey of, pursuing the Lord more, discovering my faith. And in the middle of that, got baptized in the Holy Spirit and just got to this place of like, wow, this just doesn't make sense without the Holy Spirit. And really started to just let the Lord do heart healing on me. And kind of started just on my own. I felt like the Lord was just ministering to my heart, bringing healing to areas of me that I had never let him in on. And I think over the years, just through pain and through different hurts, I had learned to kind of put up walls around my heart in an effort to stay safe and to protect myself. But in doing that, I had really closed off, not just from people, but from the Lord, and really being able to receive God's love for myself. And so just through that process, the Lord just started to just baptize me in his love. I just feel like the Father came for me directly and was like, Elise, you're mine. Yeah. And just started to minister to my heart. And kind of through that process, I was in school for psychology at the time, wanted to go into some kind of clinical counseling. But just through that process of really starting to walk with the Lord deeply, I just was like, man, whatever I do, I want to be able to have the freedom to bring the Holy Spirit in, because I was just seeing the transformative power of Holy Spirit. And so went on this search of what does some kind of counseling with Holy Spirit look like. And I had never experienced inner healing before, in a session type setting. And so someone in my college town just referred me to one of the most incredible humans. His name is Joseph Dalton, actually. And he had a really precious inner healing ministry in my college town. And I went to receive, and I just got wrecked in the best way. And Miranda, you've experienced this, the Lord just coming for you. But just being just radically undone by the love of the Lord. And that was really an introduction for me of learning to hear God's voice for myself. You know, I didn't have experience with the prophetic before that.
Yeah.
And just that revelation that I could hear God's voice for myself, that he wanted to speak to me. He wanted to be a friend. He wanted to be a father to me. Just was groundbreaking for me in my walk with the Lord. And really through that, you know, I was like, man, this is what I'm made to do.
Yeah.
And so the Lord just took me on a really cool journey of developing those skills, you know, training with some different inner healing ministries and developing the skills of holding space for someone to connect with the Lord. Yeah. And along that way, you know, he started to develop the prophetic gifting in me. I love the prophetic. I love encouraging people and comforting them and just championing them along on their journey. And really started to show me that I was operating as an inner healing minister differently than what I had learned. You know, I had learned to kind of go through different steps, different processes, and the Lord was showing me that I was really doing it in a different way, in a unique way of leaning on Holy Spirit really heavily and letting that prophetic flow through at the same time. And so gave me a word about just starting to write down what I was doing, because I was going to train people eventually. And really the last year, Miranda, you know, you've been in it. The Lord has just really breathed on it. And we've just had such an incredible journey of training people and equipping people and watching so many of you guys, you know, come in with a heart to connect with the Lord, just receive healing for yourself, because it, you know, it starts with us. Mm-hmm. And then being raised up and equipped to go out and help other people. So yeah, it has been a crazy journey, but just such a fun adventure with the Lord.
Yeah, I mean, your yes has blessed so many people, and that's just amazing. So who would you say this is for?
Yeah, this is for everyone. This is, you know, all of us are on that journey towards healing and wholeness. You know, no one has arrived. I had an inner healing session 2 weeks ago, and I've been in this world, been continually on that journey of healing and wholeness for 7 years now. Yeah. So it's not that any of us arrives to, you know, we're now perfect and healthy and whole. We're all on that journey of walking that out with the Lord. And so I think this is for anyone. I think this is for those who want to walk in the fullness of what God has for them, you know. I believe that Jesus paid for things on the cross that some of us, we're not even walking in. We're not even accessing the fullness yet of what he already paid for, what he did for us. And so I think it's for people who want to go deeper in their relationship with Jesus, who want to learn more about the prophetic, who want to be free of pain and trauma and hurt of the past, so that they can move forward, you know. So I think that encompasses all of us. So yeah.
Do you have any challenges or anything coming up that you want to tell us about? I know people can find you at prophetichearthealing.com as well as your Facebook group. So tell us your Facebook group name, and then if you have any challenges or anything coming up.
Yeah, so we have a free public Facebook group that is it's just Prophetic Heart Healing too. And so that you can hop in. We do free group sessions once a month, so you can come and receive, and you know, if you're curious, and try it out. We also are doing our next basic training June 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Okay.
So, so that will be coming up, and to register for that, I think it is just hearthealingtraining.com.
Okay.
So that is what you came into first, Miranda. So the first kind of 3-day program, getting started and learning how to facilitate. So. Yeah.
And I will just encourage you guys. I've invited many people to her group, because you don't even have to watch it live. You can scroll through Prophetic Heart Healing, the Facebook group. It is free, and just go to any session where you see Elise kind of facilitating or administering these sessions, and just give yourself 45 minutes to an hour. You know, just quiet. You know, just kind of be there ready to receive. And you just never know what he's going to do. I mean, Elise has such a gift again, of just that connection with the Lord and really just following her heart. And if you go in there with an open heart, I just know that you will be blessed. So check that out. The training was amazing. I literally remember seeing, I think I did it in November, October, November. And I am the type that I'm so hungry. Like, I'm so hungry for the Lord, for knowledge, for all the things. I'm like, I'm reading so many books. I'm doing so many courses. And I saw yours and I knew you through another group and I knew I would be blessed, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot do another one. But I just kept hearing like, no, this is for you, and I heard it over and over and over. I'm like, okay, I will do it. And I literally, like, my life has changed because of it. I mean, and I went in with it with an open heart. I knew I wanted to receive. So I got to receive for a few days. And then I always knew there was a part of me that wanted to help others on this, but I didn't know how. I didn't really have a tool to do that. So it's just an amazing tool. And oh my gosh, again, I cannot say enough. I mean, the training was amazing. I'm like, I need more. I just want more. And I just kind of want to keep learning. I'm now facilitating some friends, and it's just such a blessing to see what he's doing. For those of you watching, it's May. So June is right around the corner. So if you have any desire, again, I really recommend you just kind of watch one of Elise's trainings in her group and then just pray about it, right? Because even just that 3-day challenge or training was like, wow, my eyes were so opened, right? And just what he does in that short time, again, if you're hungry for something like that, he can bless you very much. So, and then, yeah, so I am offering these prophetic heart healing sessions now. And like, I need, I think 30 hours or more to be certified and to go for that. And again, it's such a blessing. I walk out of those just like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And I know you do too. You're mind blown all the time. And now you get to kind of see us, again, just hungry for more. And it's almost like, yeah, I just can't imagine. I mean, I know it's work for you, but I mean, what does that feel like on a daily basis? You must just be in awe of him.
It's like, I feel like the best way to describe it, every time you're in a session, and now hearing you guys, debrief sessions and you guys be in awe of what's happening. It's like, you get to watch. There's nothing like watching someone encounter Jesus and be transformed in the process. Like, nothing like that. Getting to watch that day in, day out is the coolest thing, just the greatest honor. So yeah, just watching the Lord build this, because this is his ministry, is just as like, wow, Lord, like you are doing something beautiful, and just bringing revival to hearts, and true connection, true relationship with you that is so powerful. So it's humbling, and it is such an honor. So yeah,
multiply the way it has, and it's going to just continue to grow, because we can't stop talking about it. And I can't believe we get to like partner with you to do this and learn from you, because you've got a few more years experience than I do. So you're just teaching us so much. And even when I'm in a session, I hear your voice like, okay, do this, or what about this? But I'm also leaning on the Holy Spirit, which is the coolest thing, because even though I don't feel equipped to do this sometimes, I just know he's always going to show up. And you say that, and it's like, he's always going to show up. And what's so cool is it could be somebody that talks to the Lord every day and hears him every single day, and somebody that has never heard from him before. And to, like you said, like, watch them and witness them actually hear his voice and what he is saying to you. It's like amazing. I can't even describe it. So I just encourage you, no matter where you are in your walk, if you're hungry for more. I didn't know we could have a relationship with him either. I didn't know I could ask him questions all day long. And he would actually respond and listen to me and answer, right? So yeah, well, I just so appreciate you being on here. Maybe just to wrap it up, how would you describe, for somebody that doesn't know what a prophetic heart healing session is? Again, I know it's a connection with the Lord, but can you just walk us through real quick what that would look like?
Yeah. So you hit it on the head. The point of these, and I always say this, I think eventually we'll probably change it from inner healing sessions to like connection sessions or something like that, because the goal in the heart for us as facilitators, as friends walking into this session with you, is to help you connect with God's heart. You know, he is all about relationship first. And he wants to clear out of the way the things that have kept you from intimacy, from connection with him. So we go in with the heart to build relationship connection with him. He brings healing, he brings deliverance, he does all the amazing counseling that we need from that place, but we go in for relationship. So sessions are typically about 60 minutes, and it is in a safe, confidential place. You have an amazing facilitator like Miranda and an intercessor there. And so they are just praying with you and supporting you as you connect with the Lord, helping kind of guide you through that process of connecting with him, asking him questions, and letting him just bring healing and freedom right there. So yeah, they're really fun.
Yes, I love that. And just identity-wise, you know, it's helped me walk in who I am, hearing his voice and what he says to me, rather than, you know, lies or other beliefs out there, other voices, which is why I'm here, right? I mean, to me, we have to make sure that we're putting the valuable voices, which for me is the Lord, and people like Elise that are encouraging me and loving me for who I am and seeing me for who I am. You know, so that's just my encouragement, is just be careful of the voices you're listening to out there. And sometimes the voices in our head are definitely not always from him. So, well, thank you so much, Elise. I cannot say enough goodness about you. I so appreciate you and love you, and I'm just grateful. So thanks for being on.
Love you too, lady. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Have a blessed day, everyone. And again, if you know anybody, I think everybody has a story that would be inspiring or impactful. So I'd love to have you on. And again, just listen to the valuable voices out there. So thanks for listening. Have a blessed day.